what I'm trying to convey is, you know, we can take things, each element, each official, and look at it separately, but obviously it's the balance of the whole system that really matters. And in Five Element Acupuncture, the reason it works so well is that we're looking at the person. Hi. So how are you doing today? Looking at them, listening to them, feeling them on all levels, body, mind, spirit, and actually even getting odors from them. But we're not supposed to tell our clients these things. But I do anyway. Because that's the way we diagnose. We don't diagnose by saying, okay, somebody's having trouble sorting the pure from the impure, and so they must be the small intestine. They must be a fire imbalance. And because there are many, many different ways that you could say. You could say that, you know, maybe the liver is out and their plan is shot, and that's why the small intestine doesn't sort. Or the stomach is the ripener and rottener of food. It takes the food and makes it into palatable, something recognizable. And if that doesn't happen, it throws this mass of mush down to the small intestine, and the small intestine goes, what's going on, folks? Can't sort through this, and so it just sends it down. And then the colon goes, what the hell is this? Can't do anything with it, so you have diarrhea. Anyway, there are many, many different things that can happen in a system that goes out of balance. But the way we diagnose in the system is very, very simple. There is a color that's emitted around the face. There is a sound of the voice, and there is predominant emotion that is conveyed, and there's an odor that comes from the body, mind, and spirit. And we pick up on these things, and that's how we find out where the heart of a person's distress is, because these things show up naturally in the person as a client. And so it really, sifting through the symptoms can be interesting, and you can get a lot of information, but it's more about getting to know what's actually naturally out of balance in the person. And to the point where you know actually which official is out of balance, not just the particular element. And it's very simple and very subtle, and takes many years to really embody it and to get underneath it and to really help yourself. I mean, going through the schooling, about the first, I was maybe halfway into the second year, and I was just like, this is not about learning something new. It's about actually going back to something you already know and being introduced or sort of reintroduced to it, and in a sense to yourself. That's just a very special thing, that you kind of get introduced to the five elements again and then sort of adapt to them and learn to pick up on them and learn to do what you did naturally as a 5 or 6 year old kid. Because children already know this stuff, they already act from this place, and it's really something I'm hoping to instill in my kids so that they can make the big bucks and get me out of debt. But I share too much. I diverge. One more thing. Let's see. I think that's it. So again, heart-based medicine, getting to the heart of the season, to the heart of someone's issues, and so that we can all actually be back to the one. And then we can go back to the there. And hopefully do it before December 21st. But no, that's